I'm building the world's largest SpongeBob. Last week, I got invited to the Kids' Choice Awards to celebrate SpongeBob's 25th birthday. And to surprise the cast of the show, they challenged me to make the world's largest SpongeBob.
We're gonna build this giant SpongeBob in 5 steps, starting with the framing.
Once it's framed, we'll sculpt it, paint it, and finally drive it all the way to California before standing it with massive cranes. We started by cutting the wood into the perfect SpongeBob shapes.
All of this framing is just for the front side of SpongeBob.
We're making the wood frame of SpongeBob using 3 different shapes.
This is one of the giant sides for our SpongeBob. Once we go to the Nickelodeon headquarters, we'll actually grab this side and lift it all the way up into the sky.
Now that we made our wood frame, we can start working on SpongeBob's face using foam.
SpongeBob's eye is so big, I can fit my entire body inside of it.
The entire cast and crew of SpongeBob will be at this event, so it's really important we make it look perfect.
If I did this right, it should come off. Perfect.
We only have a few days left to build SpongeBob in our warehouse before we have to start driving it to California where his party is.
Kinda looks like cheese. Doesn't taste like it though.
Each one of these pieces are designed to fit exactly like a puzzle, and this one goes right in.
After gluing the foam into place,
we're gonna make SpongeBob smile just like this. Cheese. That looks so good. Now he has a giant smile. We won't be needing this piece anymore. I hope we didn't need that. We perfectly cut out all of the iconic SpongeBob holes and now his mouth. Now we can start adding all the other details. SpongeBob has a ton of different details that we need to make to bring him to life, so we're gonna start sculpting them.
One of those details is that he's got 4 fingers, not 5. I've studied his character model in video games, examined them up and down, looked at the toes, the fingers, all that. You know.
The toes?
Yeah, the toes. Let's get started!
I'm gonna grab these foam blocks and start laying them out in the general shape of SpongeBob's hands, then we'll start doing the details. This is gonna be his thumb. I'm actually super stressed about this project because the entire cast of SpongeBob is gonna be at his birthday party, so this needs to be perfect.
Perfect like my jaw.
You got it on the camera.
I'm sorry.
These fingers are looking a little square. I gotta start shaping them round and smooth, like me with the ladies. I have a girlfriend, actually. I love you, Cookie Num Nums. Girl power, slay.
I promise this isn't in slow-mo, it's just this is how slow this takes.
Look at how good this is looking. High 5. Oh wait, I mean 4.
after making the hands, we started sculpting SpongeBob's shoes and continued work on his body, but there's a massive problem.
We have 4 days until SpongeBob's birthday. We have to complete the build here, drive it all the way out to California, and then stand this massive thing up with cranes and all sorts of crazy equipment. I'm gonna start sanding everything in here, making it look like SpongeBob. We're supposed to leave in the morning to start driving to California where SpongeBob's birthday is, and this looks nothing like SpongeBob right now. We still have to sculpt it, but before we do that, I'm gonna call my friend Marco because he's an amazing YouTube artist and he can help me out. We have been busy working on a project, so I wanna see if you can guess what we're building. What do you think this is?
Oh, it's slime. It's a slime puddle.
A slime puddle? I think we might actually let Nickelodeon down. This is supposed to be a massive SpongeBob.
First of all, you gotta make it yellow. If it was yellow, I would have known what it was. Definitely need to paint it, sculpt it, sand it up, and then make it 3D.
SpongeBob's party is in 3 days.
Okay, why are you on the phone with me?
Okay. We need you to make this look like SpongeBob's eye.
Really? Hey, you might want to step back. This could be a lot of mess. Yep.
I don't think that's doing anything. Do you know what the Kids' Choice Awards are? That's where we're going.
After hours of hard work sculpting and sanding,
I know this doesn't look like SpongeBob right now, but I can assure you at the end of this video, it's gonna look amazing. Our plan was to have the entire SpongeBob painted and ready to go before we left for California. We're running out of time, so we have to put it in the truck and start heading to California. We're gonna have to finish everything once we're at SpongeBob's party. We're not even inside of the truck and we already have all of this damage right here.
It's not supposed to do that.
The truck is completely full, but we still have a ton of stuff on the inside of our warehouse for SpongeBob. So the only way we're gonna be able to bring everything is if we rent a trailer. But since it's 5 o'clock in the morning, they don't open for a few hours. Now we have to waste even more time just sitting here waiting. The rental place just opened, so I'm giving them a call. Do you guys happen to have a 20-foot U-Haul by chance? We'd like to pick it up right now if possible. I just got off the phone with the rental place. They do have a 20-foot truck, so we're gonna take it here and then we can start driving. We were supposed to leave like 14 hours ago, so we're gonna load this truck up as quick as possible and get on the road. We can't afford to have anything else break. We gotta be very careful. We already lost so much time.
I'm gonna help you guys load. Take that, put it in the truck. Oh yeah, that too, that goes in the truck too.
Time to hit the road.
Let's roll.
What are you most excited about with this drive?
The end.
We are officially on the road. 18 more hours to go. We're in the middle of a crazy storm right now.
Free car wash.
We just realized that our truck leaks water, so Uncle Dave's fixing it with tape. Do you know what you're doing?
Almost.
I just hope that the water's not leaking on SpongeBob back there. We're in Los Angeles!
I'm happy we made it, but on time.
And the work's just getting started. We still have to stand our giant SpongeBob, paint him, and fix any of the repairs.
I hope SpongeBob is okay back there.
After a long drive, we are officially here at the Nickelodeon Kid Choice Awards.
Soon this entire area will be transformed into a giant event filled with celebrities that I'll be surprising with our giant SpongeBob.
This is where all the celebrities are gonna come and take their photos on the orange carpet. They just said I can roll out the orange carpet. Happy birthday, SpongeBob.
After rolling out the exclusive orange carpet, it was time to start unloading our giant SpongeBob.
Now it's time for the moment of truth to open up both of our trucks to see how much damage has actually been done. I'm actually really terrified. We have some damages on the shoe right there. Nothing that's not fixable, we just don't have a lot of time. Oh! There is some massive holes inside of the nose right here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to start repairing everything. This entire thing is just cracked down the whole side right there. Nickelodeon's gonna be really surprised when these panels aren't painted, but we're a little bit behind. This is one of the most important parts right here at SpongeBob's lip, and it completely broke off. So what I'm gonna do is glue it back into place.
After making repairs to our SpongeBob, the next step is to build a giant metal frame to support the inside to make sure it doesn't fall over at the party.
This is the first piece to the base of our SpongeBob.
Hey bud, if you need help driving this thing, I'm forklift certified.
I don't think with that Squidward hat you are, bud.
Now that we have this steel frame in place, we're gonna start covering it with our panels to make it look more like SpongeBob. Right now we have 2 SpongeBob panels added. We have 32 more to go though. This SpongeBob is actually so heavy. Whoa, be careful, be careful, be careful. This looks really good. It just needs to go that way a little bit. I don't think that worked at all. We're gonna have to lift this entire side up so it matches. Perfect. Okay, so now we just have to screw it in right here. It's really crazy because back at our warehouse, we were building all this on the ground, so this is the first time we've actually seen it standing. Hopefully all of our measurements are right.
We're progressing very slow and only have 9 hours left to build our SpongeBob.
All of the project managers keep looking at us. I can tell they're losing trust in us. This is a massive project to take on. We've never really done anything like this before. There's a lot of pressure on the line right now. The problem we're facing right now is that top right panel right there is just a little bit off, so we have to unscrew the entire thing, which means nothing will be holding it besides me inside with a strap.
Pull, pull, pull. I am pulling.
Oh, guys, we gotta go back a little bit.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah!
Let's drill it in real quick.
This is so stressful. We still have so much to do and this is taking forever. Okay, well the second one was way easier than the first one. I think they're getting the hang of it.
We did keep moving fast because we only have 8 hours until the voice actor of SpongeBob will be here for me to surprise.
They're almost completely finished setting up SpongeBob's birthday. The only thing they're waiting on is for us. And we still don't have his eyes, nose, hands, legs, and it's not painted. There's some really bad cracks on our SpongeBob from it traveling here, so we're going around and fixing those right now. Now, once we paint over that, you'll never know that this was in different sections. SpongeBob's actually not a perfect square shape, so we're adding some triangles on the top of both sides to give it the proper SpongeBob shape. Each one of these pieces is so heavy, we need this giant equipment. We have to walk these in very slow. We don't have the time to break anything. I'm not even joking. If this actually starts to drop, we need to run away.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Watch your fingers.
Guys, let's go a little higher to the left.
We made a ton of progress on our massive SpongeBob, but now it's time to start bringing him to life, so we're gonna add his nose.
Hey, SpongeBob, I got your nose.
I think it's way bigger than I thought. It's not as big as me, but it's close.
Our entire SpongeBob is covered besides one panel.
Let's get this up there. A little bit to the left. Right there. Perfect. I'm not in there because I'm afraid of heights. Maybe in my younger days I would get up there.
It's time to add some color on this SpongeBob. Let's lift it up.
We're running out of time until SpongeBob's birthday party starts, so I got some friends to help.
Normally I make fish tanks, but today I'm helping Matthew.
It's gonna take forever to paint this, but I'm dedicated.
No, that's not supposed to be yellow, right?
You don't wear yellow pants?
No, he wears brown pants.
In order to reach the top of our SpongeBob, me and Aaron are gonna pick up Uncle Dave and lift him up there.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I got it!
Okay, he'll be done in 10 minutes.
You don't have any paint on your roller.
I think I found a simpler solution.
Oh, I haven't been that far off the ground since high school. It's time for lunch. Bye.
Earlier, everyone was really nervous that this wasn't gonna look like SpongeBob. Now everyone is surrounding it, taking pictures.
I'm reaching as high as I can, and I'm not even close to the top.
SpongeBob's nose might be his most iconic feature, and I'm about to paint it. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm just painting everything. Missed the spot.
The event is happening at any time.
We actually have to finish this very fast because we have to change and look nice for the party, and we need to make sure our SpongeBob looks nice. To speed things up as fast as possible, we have this little paint station back here, painting all of SpongeBob's detail. We have SpongeBob's teeth right here. I'm gonna start adding all of the small details to really start to transform this build. That looks so good. Now this is looking like SpongeBob. This entire event is all set up looking amazing for SpongeBob's birthday. Unfortunately, we still have some details to add on ours, like the legs, arms, and most importantly, the eyes. SpongeBob's leg coming through. All right, perfect. We have SpongeBob's giant socks and shoes. What are you doing?
Just checking if it was a sock, yeah. Yeah.
This build is so massive, SpongeBob's shoes are almost as tall as I am. Now he looks nice and fancy for his birthday.
Oh, I'm so scared. I really hope I don't ruin this. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, we have to put another screw on the other side.
This entire place looks so much different than when we started. This is the tank my friend Aquarium Info built for SpongeBob. I gotta hand it to her. It looks really good. Now it's time to add the eyes. One giant eyeball incoming. Right now they're cutting a hole in the eye so it fits properly. We're trying to make sure that this eyeball is in the perfect spot so the other one fits. Just go over just a little bit to your right, it'll be safer. Drill it in, you're good. One eye down, one more to go. We're putting the second eye into place right now. Once we lower it down, we're gonna paint the two pupils and we'll finally be done.
My arms are shaking.
You gotta move it to the right. Over to the right just a little bit. The eye is in the right place, now they just gotta secure it.
It's good, right?
Yeah, screw that in.
Okay.
Let's go. This looks amazing.
I gotta make his eyes as beautiful as mine. Look how blue they are.
I'm really nervous.
We gotta add his little freckles on his cheeks. I cannot mess this up right now.
All right, we just finished building our SpongeBob. I need to get out of this so I can be ready for SpongeBob's party and get everybody's reactions. The event started and everyone came to check out our giant SpongeBob.
This thing looks incredible. Make sure to subscribe to Matthew Beem right now.
Bro, this is wild. The party was filling up fast with creators and celebrities to celebrate SpongeBob's birthday.
Oh my god, sick.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Everyone at the party was loving our giant SpongeBob, even the voice actor of Sandy Cheeks.
I'm Sandy Cheeks.
But there was still one person I was waiting to reveal our giant SpongeBob to. Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob. I've waited my entire life for this moment, building every SpongeBob thing imaginable, hoping one day to show the legend himself.
We've been working very hard on this for a long time. We want to know, what do you think?
Can I say something? The Statue of Liberty, it's pretty good.
But this is spongy magnificence on a grand scale. Sorry, Statue of Liberty.
Working with Nickelodeon for this project was such an incredible honor. Thank you everyone for your support. Work hard, follow your dreams, and anything is possible. Happy birthday, SpongeBob.